Welcome to Saturday Stitches with Frankenstein's Fabrics. Today I'm going to show you a zigzag, but what we're going to do is we're going to work across the block rather than like we did when we did our zigzag stipple. So, same settings as always, bobbin thread and top thread onto the top of the quilt. Keep your hands at a nice comfortable distance, and we're going to work diagonally into the block and then back out again. Now if you don't want to work front on, so more like this, you can. It just means that you'll have to watch where your diagonal is going. I'm working slightly off center, just because I find that easier, but it is up to you. Now what we're going to do is we're going to work our way across, and then I'll show you how to come back. Now with this zigzag, it is best to keep it at different sizes. You don't want it looking too uniform, but you do want to be able to keep a nice match as you come in. So we're just going to work our way down a bit using our ditch to keep moving. And then I'm going to follow what I did before. Keeping an equal distance if I can, and just eyeballing it, but if you do feel like you need some guidelines, feel free to mark those in with chalk or a marking pen. Now once again we've reached our ditch, so come down a little bit further, and you can change the depth of these as well. Now if you don't want to move too far down, you can do that as well. Think of this as like echo quilting, except you're doing peaks and troughs like a mountain. Now when you get to a point where you start to lose your edge, your leading edge, just change it slightly. So I've just gone straight here because I'm not going to try and do a tiny little tuck in there. Now I'm on the very edge of this quilt block here, so I'm just going to turn this around so I can work in the other direction. Now, if you wanted to come back in and fill in some of these gaps, just follow your ditch along the edge and go and fill those in. Now you can see that's a bit puffy there, that's because I'm on the edge of the quilt. That wouldn't be like that if I wasn't sitting on that edge. So, that is a zigzag. You can use that to fill lots of different spaces. It looks really good if you do open it up a bit and create a span across a section of quilting. I have done it on a couple of quilts where I've done really big V's, and it fills the space really nicely and really quickly. So if you're in a hurry, this is a good design if you want to do something quickly. So that's that for this week. Next week we have got our last one for the moment. I'm going to take a little break. So the last one for this test block, and then we will start something different. So we will see you again next week for our last one for this session, and we'll go from there. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time for Saturday Stitches.